do it now. Give me the thumbs up when you're up. Day 2 of the Labor Day kickoff from Levy Rink in Burrillville, Rhode Island. This is the Peak Performance Prep Hockey Labor Day kickoff right here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. My name is George Bannister. I'm alongside our camera operator, James Teeple, our fantastic producer, Jake Lamantia. We're going to bring you all the action this morning, or for the first 2 games anyway. And then another crew will come in and take over. But right now we have Team Roco against Team Black. Team Black coming away with a 3-0 victory yesterday against Team Maroon. Meanwhile, Team Roco trying to right the ship after a 7-2 loss to Team White yesterday in Game 2. Should be an exciting one as players will prepare to get to center ice and get to puck drop for the start of this matchup. It looks like Zach Tremblay will be in net for Team Black. He's the one that led the team onto the ice 9 times out of 10. In hockey, that means you're the guy. You're the one that's going to be in between the pipes at least to start. He did split time yesterday with Casey Connor in the win. Made 21 saves to pick up that victory, did Zach Tremblay. Meanwhile, Team Roco will counter with senior goalkeeper Keegan Waldo. Waldo faced, and I'm going to say this, just this way. Waldo faced 73 shots according to the statistician. He gave up 7 goals. So his save percentage through the roof. Sure, there may have been 1 or 2 goals he would have wanted back yesterday. That being said, when you have 73 pucks being thrown at you yesterday, or excuse me, you extrapolate that when you have 80 pucks being thrown at you and you're making 73 saves, that's not a bad morning in net. Both teams headed to their respective benches. They've picked up the warm-up pucks. The officials are checking the nets for any loose nylon, and we're about set to get underway. Some final instructions from their coaches. We get the top line out for Team Roco, which means Fukuda will be on defense. Fukuda and Tyler Norton, the top pair D out there. At center, it'll be Yoshiki Shitosi, who had himself a very good game yesterday in the loss, and Owen Morris and Justin Victory up front. Meanwhile, Team Black will counter with Teddy DeVoe, and we'll get you a couple of the other players in a moment. It is DeVoe right now with the puck. He'll send to the point, wrister from distance, gobbled up by Keegan Waldo for his first save of the morning, and that'll bring us to our first stoppage. That was Matthew Rodriguez with the shot from the far point. 15 seconds in, 18-minute periods. They split the difference between high school and collegiate time. So 15 for high school, 20 for college. They said we'll play 18. Penalties are a full 2 minutes by the by. Good forecheck by Matthew Rodriguez. Forces the puck in, but Team Roco able to get it to at least the neutral zone and try to skate out. Shitosi had it knifed off his stick. Victory's shot attempt never happened. Fukuda's chance from the blue line goes wide. Players vie for it, and it'll be AJ Sangini for DeVoe. Near side, double team. Norris with the back check and the stick check, able to get it off his stick, but it's Sangini. Sangini's shot tipped and goes up over into the protective netting behind the net. 16:59 to go, first period. We're still early, and we're still scoreless here from Levy Rink. I want to thank those of you joining us, enjoying your nice cup of coffee at your nice kitchen table or couch or wherever it is you're watching from. I can assure you that it is a lot warmer than it is in here. On the far side, two players battle. Hoyt, the senior forward for Team Black. Inside out move. Chance on goal. Waldo able to shrug it off. It goes into the protective netting, however. Team Black doing a little scouting report action. Waldo was beat high yesterday on a number of occasions on the 7 goals. And just looking down to our left right now, and it's Casey Connor who's in net. So I told you, usually it's the goaltender that leads the team out in hockey, but alas, not the case there. Far side, banging around for it, Emerson Barrow. Able to get it up but not out. Team Black with good pressure. Puck loose out in front, and it's Barrow who will sweep it to the far point. Kick plate pass, back for Qureshi. That chance gets sticked aside. Cal Hoyt was the one trying to get to that puck, unable to do so. Good win for Team Roco. Will send it to the neutral zone, but it's sent right back in by Jack Nolan. Team Black getting 5 brand new legs, sets of legs, I should say, back out onto the ice. Braden White try to tip it forward for himself. The freshman trying to dance around a couple of defenders. Gets it knocked off his stick. Here comes a breakaway opportunity. Owen Converse in all alone. Converse score! First goal in the young season for Owen Converse, and it's 1-0 Team Black. Off the ensuing face-off, it's Team Black controlling. Skating back is Luca Fantasia. Gets it up. Wrister right on goal by Hayden Hunter is swallowed up by Waldo for a save and a whistle. 14:53 to go here first period. Team Black up 1-0 on the goal. Breakaway goal by Owen Converse. Off the ensuing face-off, Team Roco having loads of difficulty getting the puck out of their own zone. Gets dumped down. Chasing back after it is Matthew Rodriguez. He'll spin away from the forechecker, send it up ice. Enoch Hankinson. Hankinson eludes a defender at the circle. From the dot, takes a shot, tries to go high. Waldo swallows it up with his shoulder. And we'll get another whistle. 14:25 to go in the first period. AJ Sanguini wins the faceoff. Shot deflected from the point, and it's swallowed up by Waldo again. That was a shot by Jake Smith from the point that was bottled up by Waldo. Far side, skating into the top of the circle. Waldo thought he had it, but didn't. It popped free. Keeping it in on the far side is Qureshi. He'll send it in behind the net, below the goal line. Centering pass knocked away. Player loses his stick. Coming to the near side, it's Smith again. That chance deflected wide. Good stick check there by Justin Victory to send that puck wide. Here comes Team Roco. It's the aforementioned Victory. Gets double teamed. He'll one-hand it toward the net. Easily sticked aside by Casey Connor. To a side battle on the far side. And it's Team Black coming back the other way. DeVoe on the top line. We're going to get a penalty here. Or offside, excuse me. One of the two. And it's going to be an offside. 13:40 to go here in the first period. DeVoe got tied up just enough at the blue line by Brandon Schaefer, who was one of the better defenders yesterday. Schaefer and Brady Gwen. Brady Gwen really an eye-opener, the junior defender. for Team Roco. A chance in front got deflected away by the Team Black defense. It's Luca Fantasia now. He'll send it to the near side. It's DeVoe at the red line. Slips it up ahead for Songini. Songini back for DeVoe. Tries an inside-out move. Still on his backhand. Now he goes to his forehand. Try to control it. Looks for a passing lane. Nothing there. He'll slip it down below the goal line. Songini. Up top it goes. To the near point. Fantasia couldn't keep it on his stick. He tries to send it in anyways for DeVoe. DeVoe spun around one defender. Couldn't get past the second, however. And again, Team Roco struggling with a massive offensive presence and a big hit in the open ice by Fantasia on a tired Justin victory there. DeVoe through the neutral zone. They're onside. Tries to go to the far wall. Holding it there was LaPointe. He tried to center one, but it was swallowed up by Team Roco. With speed, it's Conlon. Conlon can't get past the defender. Puck squirted in, and Casey Connor easily sticked it to the corner. Conklin. He's working with Emerson Barrel on up front. Pechtel tries the back check, can't get there. Gwen disrupts the shot that still came in. Boy, that was a nasty wrister that even though Keegan Waldo made a shoulder save, it pounced all the way into the neutral zone. Team Black with the offensive zone pressure once again. We've seen a lot of action here down to our right at Levy Rink. Rodriguez tries to slip past the forechecker. Now fancy footwork and splits the defense and is able to get to the far side for Jake Smith. Smith thought about sending it down below for Cal Hoyt. It's centered out in front, but that one did not connect with Oliver LaPointe. Rodriguez sends it cross ice. Holding, now from the top of the slot. Goes to Rodriguez in the near face-off circle. Bad angle shot, save made by Waldo. Goes below the goal line. Team Black maintains possession. Rodriguez can't handle that pass. It comes to the neutral zone. It's about the only time why Team Black has been out of their own zone more often than not this first period in the first 8 minutes. Pass to the top of the slot. That shot deflected away. What a play by Gwen to knock that shot off the stick of Declan Grenache into the corner. Grenache again, top of the slot. His wrister. That one got through, but it whistled way wide. Qureshi a chance. Goes into the near corner on the cross dump. Another one-timer try by Grenache. This one knocked away, and Team Roco finally skating out of their own will with the puck, but they lose it promptly in the neutral zone, dispossessed by Cal Hoyt, who is on tired legs, so he'll send it in and go off for a change. First 8 minutes come and gone here in the first period. Team Black enjoying a 1-0 lead, courtesy of Owen Converse goal on a breakaway. Gwen. Team Roco had no success going up the near side. They try to go up the far side, got as far as the red line before being dispossessed. Gwen kind of flutters one into the neutral zone, gloved down by Jack Nolan for Team Black. Nolan coming in, his pass knocked down, goes right to a teammate. A save made by Waldo. He didn't think he made that save, but he sticked it to the corner. That chance from distance goes wide by Converse, looking for goal number 2. Teams vie for the puck on the near side. It's Gwen, who's on tired legs. You could see it. He's kind of sucking wind, and there's a turnover. Gwen able to step in and knife the puck off Hinnock Hankinson's stick. Centering pass out in front. Didn't quite connect initially, but Team Black maintains possession. A lot of tired legs out there for Team Roco. Let's see if Team Black can fully capitalize here. Pass out in front. Waldo read it, knocked it away with his paddle below the goal line. On the far side, trying to do something to move it out is Thomas Heslin. And finally, the puck comes to the neutral zone, and it's enough to get at least 3 players off the ice for Team Roco, including a couple of defenders. And then coming in all alone in the backhand, forehand for the goal for Hayden Hunter. Second breakaway goal for Team Black. This off a late change by Team Roco, which allowed Hayden Hunter to come in behind the defender Aiden Doherty and went backhand forehand to beat Waldo. It's 2-0. And if you're Team Black, you're really, really excited about this start you have going here in this first period. Our side corner. Players tangled up along the boards. It's Team Black with possession. To the point it comes. Luca Fantasia for Tab. Tab's chance is swallowed up and covered by Waldo. 8:19 to go, first period, 2-0 Team Black. Camden Tab, a junior out of Mount St. Charles here, not quite up the road, but over in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Good hard stop behind his own net by Aiden Doherty. Thought about going up the near side and then changed his mind and try to go up the far side. And this forecheck by Team Black has 5 players inside the blue line to pressure Team Roco into mistakes and possession for their own right. 7:45 to go, first period, 2-0 Team Black. 2 breakaway goals for Team Black. We're going to get an icing on Team Roco, so they cannot change players. That's one of the rules for peak performance prep hockey. Unlike high school, you cannot change on an icing. Face-off win for Team Black, but it's Team Roco who comes out. O'Sullivan, self-pass to the near wall. Pemrick tried to knock it in deeper, couldn't do so. We're going to get an icing here on Team Black unless it is negated. Not quite. Good hustle on the far side by the aforementioned Camden Tab, but he couldn't quite get to the hash marks, and that'll finally allow Team Roco to get 5 fresh skaters out there after some tired work. Defensive zone win for Team Black in the dot, at the dot, was AJ Sangini. Pechtel, maybe a little bit of a late hit by Sangini. He may have gotten away with it. Onside is Teddy DeVoe. DeVoe takes a bump. Centering pass for Sangini. He was easily handled. We're going to get a whistle and a penalty. It's going to be an interference call as Schaefer checked away a Team Black player who was nowhere near. They're actually going to call it a cross-checking penalty. So with 7:06 to go here in the first period, we have our first power play opportunity, and it's going to go to Team Black, who's already up 2-0. Face-off win for Team Black, but it does squirt into the neutral zone, so they'll have to come back to regroup. To the near side, it's Cal Hoyt. Hoyt drops it off for LaPointe. LaPointe spins with it, defers for Grenache. Grenache reverses the ice, gets the return pass, fire, save, rebound, loose, puck out in front, flips in, a power play goal, and it's 3-0 Team Black. 25 seconds into the man advantage, and Team Black takes a 3-0 lead on the power play goal by Jack Nolan. His first on the young season. .641 to go, first period. Team Black is in control. Brady Gwent for Team Roco. Trying to get rid of his forechecker, try to move it up the near side for Goodwin. Goodwin up for Conklin, who takes a big open ice hit. Second big open ice hit for Luca Fantasia, the junior defender. Cal Hoyt goes to the aforementioned Fantasia. Touch pass for Hoyt didn't quite connect as Matthew Fukuda was there for Team Roco to send it deep the other way. Up the far side. Hoyt tries to go in, power move, save, rebound chance, another leg save there. Olivier Lapointe was denied by Keegan Waldo. Puck flutters in. Waldo opts to let his teammate play it. I don't know if I would have done that with the forechecking that Team Black has been up to today. I probably would have covered that up and taken a chance on a faceoff myself. Jake Smith below his own goal line. Good pressure by Conklin on the forecheck. Being a pester. Matthew Rodriguez now tries to come up the near side of the net. Has open space on the far side. Connects with Converse. Converse inside out. Dangle tries a backhand. He was tied up. Good defense by Team Roco. And that was Matthew Fukuda on the defense. From the face-off circle, a shot, a save, but we're going to get a whistle and a penalty against Team Black. So first power play opportunity coming up for Team Roco. That was Henry Schwartz with some fancy stick handling, trying to get the shot off. 5:09 to go here, first period. We'll see the penalty. Contact to the head is the penalty. So Jake Smith will be going off. Shitosi Conklin and Owen Morris up front for this power play. Schaefer walks the blue line, takes a wrister, easily stick to the corner by Casey Connor. Rattled in all the way around to the near side. Nobody was home, however, for Team Roco, so Team Black was able to grab it and send it down. That was Hankinson doing the honors on the penalty kill. Touch pass. Unable to connect. It was against Shitosi, and we're going to get a boarding call as Shitosi did have his back turn, and Hankinson delivered a check. So now a two-man advantage for a minute 36 for Team Roco. An opportunity here to get at least one backup on the board against Team Black. 4:46 to go, first period. It'll be a 5-on-3. Face-off win for Team Roco. Schaefer walking the line, looking for a screen. Shot pass in front, didn't connect. Chance for Conklin. That one's swallowed up by Casey Connor. Good job by Connor coming out beyond the pate of his crease to be able to get a better view of it and then swallow up that puck. So there was no rebound. 3-0 Team Black. 4:37 to go, first period. 1:27 left on the two-man advantage. Schaefer tried to go cross corner to the back post, and not paying attention or not anticipating was Owen Morris, so that pass didn't connect. Good idea, just no execution. Schaefer carries in onside, centered one out in front. Again, it was to Owen Morris. Again, he couldn't connect. Norton walking the blue line. Schaefer, top of the circle, slips it back, goes over for Norton. Shitosi on the cross corner dump, couldn't get there, but it was Morris who's will give it to Schaefer. Shitosi. Norton holding at the circle, drops it down low. Centering pass, didn't connect. Shitosi wasn't at the top of the crease. He was more at the post. Norton's shot from distance, knocked down, rebound, goes just wide. 33 seconds left on the two-man advantage. Schaefer looking for the return pass, finally gets it. His wrister deflected up into the protective netting, and Team Black can now change their three penalty killers. 3:33 to go, first period. 3-0 Team Black, 23 seconds left on the man advantage. And then after that, if I do my math correctly, and I'm an English major, so I'm not sure, 26 seconds will be left on the one-man advantage. Goodwin fights for the puck in the near side corner, able to come away with it. It's now Victory. Victory. Backhand pass for Doherty. Doherty skates in, tries to get to his point helper and Carter Pechtel, but passed it behind him. 5 seconds left on the two-man advantage. Goodwin walks in, defers. One man out of the box already for Team Black. And now they have possession, and they'll clear all the way down. It's final 13 seconds to go. Oh, Waldo misplayed that on the backhand, trying to send it up the far wall. Fortunately for him, Sangini couldn't get a good, clean stick on it. Power play is over. Here comes Goodwin. Goodwin met by Hankinson. That puck trickled in toward the cage, but it was taken away easily by Jake Smith, who tries to get it to the neutral zone. DeVoe sends it right back. Pass for DeVoe. They're going to say that he made at least a little bit of contact at the red line, so no icing. 2:20 to go, first period. Hankinson looking for some help. Sends it to the point. It's Qureshi. Qureshi from distance, save Waldo. Puck loose. Still loose in the slot. Hankinson couldn't get there. Good stick check. DeVoe from a bad angle. Save made by Waldo. DeVoe holds. Drops it back to the point. Wrister from distance by Qureshi won't go through. Back he goes for Qureshi, but he wasn't near the wall. He was closer toward the faceoff dot. Comes out of the zone. 1:50 to go. This time Qureshi gets one on Waldo. He fights it off with the blocker and sends it over to the near side corner, but it's Team Black with possession. 5 players inside the blue line once again for Team Black, causing fits for Team Roco to come out of their own zone. Into the neutral zone it goes on the errant pass, and Team Black will have to tag up. It's Hankinson going in deep on this forecheck. He's bothering Aiden Doherty on Team Roco, forces a turnover. Centering pass for DeVoe, save made by Waldo. Not sure if he got it with the open glove or his left pad. Final 70 seconds of the first period. Another takeaway. Hankinson, he got tangled in his skates. He couldn't quite go skate to stick with it. Carries it into the corner. Goes to the near side. DeVoe out in front. Finally had it knifed off his stick. Kept in at the blue line. Jack Nolan is able to maintain possession for Team Black. Centering pass. He was looking for Olivier Lapointe, and it didn't get through. Turn and a shot by Hoyt doesn't get there. 40 seconds to go, first period. Thomas Heslin tries to go wide. Good defense by Gabriel Qureshi, the senior defender, forcing him even wider and taking the puck from him. At the red line, it's Qureshi who moves it forward. 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Centering pass went a little too far ahead of Cal Hoyt. And, almost friendly fire there by Brady Gwen as he took a bad pass and went off the back of his stick and right in on Waldo. But Gwen recovers and dumps it in deep for a little bit of a respite for Team Roco. Under 10 seconds to go. Team Black looking for a breakout, trying to get a goal right before the buzzer here. 4 seconds, good hit by Gwen on the far side for Team Roco. Buzzer's going to sound. First period is over. Team Black with 3 goals in that first period, including a power play goal by Jack Nolan. It was Owen Converse and Hayden Hunter in on breakaways. And then Jack Nolan adds a power play goal. That's the 3 goal scorers in the first period. Team Black goes into the locker room with a 3-0 lead. We'll step aside. When we come back here on the Fans Only Sports Network, second period action, you're watching the Peak Performance Prep Hockey Labor Day kickoff from Levy Rink. What's that? Yeah, he never told me about any read or anything, so. Back here at Levy Rink, it's a 3-0 lead for Team Black. Goals by Jack Nolan, Hayden Hunter, and Owen Converse. Official times of those goals, 6:41, 8:46, and 15:11 of the first period. 21 shots on goal for Team Black. That means that Keegan Waldo stopped 18. A little late coming out of the locker room was Team Roco. They're coming out now. 7 saves for Casey Connor. And most of them, honestly, were of the steer aside variety, meaning shot came from distance and he's able to see it and just kind of grab his stick and utilizing his paddle, send it to an appropriate corner. Team Roco slowly filtering out of the locker room. They still don't have either goaltender out of the locker room. So Schwartz, Conklin, Shitosi will be out there. Schaefer, a changeup on the top blue D pair. Schaefer out there with Matt Fukuda. And finally, Maxime Labelle-Vallée is out, and we're waiting on Keegan Waldo, who's still in the locker room. And here comes some more players, but Keegan Waldo not one of them. So a bit of a delay to start this second period. Want to remind you we have a full slate of action here on the Fans Only Sports Network. We have Team Roco versus Team Black going right now. Our 11:40 a.m. game is Team Silver versus Team Maroon. This crew will bring you that one as well. Then at 1:50, Team Broncos and Team Red. 4 o'clock, Team White, Team Purple. 6:10, Team Crimson and Team Navy to round up the Saturday games. Labelle-Vallée was ready to go to the net as the officials finally closed the door, and then Keegan Waldo miraculously showed up, as did Justin Victory out of the locker room. And we're underway finally in the second period. Team Black off the face-off win will have possession. Moved up the ice. Looking to connect with Declan Grenache. It didn't work for Team Black. Team Roco trying to fight their way out of their own zone, something they've had a whale of a time doing back in period number 1. Gets lobbed into the neutral zone. Qureshi for Team Black there to play it first. He'll get the return pass on the near side. Gives it up for Camden Tab. Tab had it knifed off his stick by Schwartz. Goes right back to his teammate, however, Gabriel Qureshi. Good pressure by Team Roco here early in this second period. Aggressive toward pucks. One-touch pass for Shitosi. Shitosi tries to go wide, forced even wider by Gabriel Qureshi, and he forced a bad pass. And Shitosi gets hit in the open ice, loses his footing. Team Black trying to connect on a stretch pass, couldn't do so. It'll be an icing. 16:53 to go, second period. 3-0 Team Black. Team Black will be unable to change on the icing. So Team Roco with the opportunity to get 5 fresh legs out there. Let's see if they can capitalize. From the face-off hash marks. Shot by Justin Victory gets sent to the side. We're going to get a whistle on Team Black. Is this going to be a boarding or hitting from behind? It's going to be an elbow call on Qureshi. So power play opportunity number 3 for Team Roco. Team Roco actually had a 2-man advantage back in the first period that they could not convert on. Shitosi wins it back for Schaefer. Schaefer walks the blue line, head up, looking for an angle to shoot, a lane to shoot. He does. Stick save by Casey Connor. Schwartz in the neutral zone for Team Roco. Dump and chase by Fukuda. Throws the heavy body. Conklin on the far point, eludes a defender. Conklin trying to stick his way through three people. Probably have been better off deferring to a teammate. Schaefer. Fukuda from the top of the circle. Pad save. Big rebound. Schaefer a chance. Redirected and a save made by Casey Connor. Probably one of the best saves of the morning for either goaltender. That puck had 5-hole written all over it, and Connor somehow closed it off and utilized his paddle on top of that. Final 60 seconds of the power play for Team Roco. Trying desperately to get back into this game. Big hit on the far side. Shitosi again absorbing contact. Schaefer on the point. Trying to send it in. Schwartz didn't know that he was trying to go deep, and he tried to play it himself. So friendly fire on the bad pass. Final 35 seconds of the power play. Touched up ahead for Goodwin. Goodwin's onside. Good job there by Matthew Rodriguez using his body to hip him out of the way. Self pass up ahead. Here comes an odd man rush on the shorthand effort. The pass for Olivier Lapointe, was a little too far ahead. Lapointe on the wraparound. Denied by Keegan Waldo. 5 seconds left on this Team Roco power play, and it's going to expire as Lapointe putting excellent pressure on the penalty kill forecheck. Norton gains the red line. Cross corner dump. Far side there is Jake Smith for Team Black. It's Cal Hoyt carrying through the neutral zone. Hunter tries to connect with Hoyt, but it went behind him. Hoyt regains possession. Comes to the point. Fantasia in off the bench. Goes back across the ice. Shot got knocked down. Good play by Doherty for Team Roco to put his stick right in front of the puck. 14-13 to go. Second period. 3-0 Team Black. Hoyt carries in. Top of the far circle. Comes right back. Rodriguez's shot. I don't know if that fully went through. Excuse me, that was Hoyt with a shot that didn't go through. That one went in. Doherty is trying to say, hey, that hit somebody out in front. I'm not sure who's going to get credit for the goal. We'll wait for the official posting. In any event, it is 4-0 Team Black. We know that Hoyt will get at least an assist on that goal. And they're going to give it to Hayden Hunter, his second goal of the morning, excuse me. And just like that, fresh off of killing a penalty, Team Black uses that momentum to get another goal up on the board, and they're up 4-0. Indirect pass into the neutral zone. Gwen tried to play it back for Team Roco. 3 Team Black players kind of converge on the puck. Neither one of them could play it, however. Matt Munsell tried to come away with the puck for Team Roco. Was rubbed off, and Team Black quickly gets it to the neutral zone. Pechtel trying to knife it off of DeVoe's stick. DeVoe able to get it back. Now he's pestering on the forecheck. Sangini. Chance. And a save made by Waldo. Good chance by Sangini as he was coming in top of the slot. Skating one way, shooting the other. That might work in video games, but not IRL. As Waldo made the stop. 12:58 to go, second period. Off the face-off, a wrister by Hankinson, save made by Waldo. Hankinson directing some traffic before the face-off, telling Koreshi where to go, where it's going to be. There it is, a shot toward the short side. It gets shrugged down by Waldo. Boy, Hankinson, right before that face-off, Hankinson looked at Qureshi, and he pointed to the spot where Qureshi should step up to. The face-off was won exactly to that place by Camden Tab, and Qureshi stepped up and took the wrister. And again, Hankinson is talking to Qureshi here about this face-off, and he just went up to Camden Tab to give him a little message. This time it's won by Tab, but he won it closer to the half wall than he did back to the top of the circle. Hankinson gets knocked down. Tab comes over and tries to take a shot, but it's deflected out of play. Another whistle. 12:34 to go, second period, 4-0 Team Black. It's a second period goal for Hayden Hunter, his second of the game. And that's where we stand. Schaefer rubbed off the puck. Team Roco looking for a breakout. They get as far as the neutral zone. Hankinson quickly turns back for Tab. 2-on-1. Tab, wrister. Great job. By Team Roco. That was Fukuda who laid out to knock that puck down. Schaefer got to the blue line and then was denied access anywhere else. Wood for Team Roco. Centering pass, knocked down by Camden Tab. Tab read that the second it came off the stick of Wood. Tab with a lot of space and room gets stood up at the blue line by Schaefer. Indirect pass off the kick plate. It goes up for Michael O'Sullivan. Couldn't connect deeper with Wood, however. This stretch pass almost completely connects with Hankinson, and it's Hankinson and Schaefer. Schaefer backs his way into it. Both players hit the deck. Puck is underneath Schaefer. Players are vying for it, trying to push Schaefer off the puck, and we're going to get a whistle as it's tied up. And they're going to give him a delay of game penalty. They are pointing at him I think they're telling him to get off the ice, and that's the right call if you're the official. 11:33 to go, second period. We're going to get a power play here for Team Black, already up 4-0. It is going to be delay of game for Schaefer for just kind of sitting on the puck and not allowing anybody playing it, and the official kept telling him, move it, play it, move it, play it. He didn't, and that's where the penalty came in. Olivier Lapointe to take this face-off. There were 6 players on the ice for Team Roco. That wouldn't have even been legal in regular play right now, let alone a penalty kill situation. Lapointe wins it back. It's Rodriguez. He plays catch with his partner. They go back to the point for Rodriguez. Wrister from distance, swallowed up by Wood, and he covers up. Out in front was Cal Hoyt looking for the deflection. Conklin in, Tyler Norton out on this penalty kill for Team Roco. Rodriguez off the face-off win. Tries to walk the blue line. Good job by Conklin putting his stick in the passing lane and knocking it to the neutral zone. Team Black will have to regroup. Hoyt had it hit off the heel of his stick. Couldn't completely control that. Lapointe goes into the corner trying to play it, as does Hayden Hunter looking for goal number 3. Conklin trying to get some action shorthanded. Conklin coming away with a steal. Power move. Conklin! Save made by Casey Connor. Shot from distance by Fukuda goes well wide. Doherty on the near side will keep it in. Good job by this Team Roco penalty kill, putting all this pressure on. Sustained pressure in the offensive zone. Pemrick will come in as Conklin is gassed. It's Lapointe on the far side for Team Black. Lapointe left it for Hunter. It goes to the point for Rodriguez. Goes top of the circle, far side, holding it there is Fantasia. Fantasia's shot, pad saved by Wood. And dumped down by Maddox Pemrick. Pemrick put it right in on goal. He tried to chase down and force the bad pass. 34 seconds remaining on the man advantage for Team Black. Lapointe. He's going to have 2 new point men in Qureshi and Nolan. He's going to go to Qureshi. Qureshi can't control the pass. He's going to go to the neutral zone and regather. Nolan, after circling, gives it up for Qureshi. Touch pass right back for Qureshi. Qureshi in, shot, score! What a wrister by Qureshi. It's a power play goal, and it's 5-0 Team Black. There was a vapor trail behind that wrister and went bar down and beat Keegan Wood. And another power play goal for Team Black. And it's 5-0. And now we'll see Zach Tremblay come in. Zach Tremblay will come in for Casey Connor. Team Black with possession once again. DeVoe score! Went top shelf glove side. 6-0 Team Black. Second goal of the season for Teddy DeVoe. And if your Team Roco, this is reminiscent of yesterday's game. Pass out in front. Wood made the save. He didn't think he did. He thought that went through him off the shot by Sanguini. Qureshi waiting for it at the point. Sanguini couldn't get it to him. Instead, it's DeVoe. DeVoe coming in. Charges. Backhander. Knocked aside. Centering pass for Sanguini. Able to knock it down. Top of the circle. Now he gets to the point. Winds. Drops it off. Good inside-out move. Second chance goes wide again. That was Qureshi coming in on the inside-out move. Tripping at the blue line is Sanguini. He's able to maintain possession, however, for Team Black. Saucer pass for Sanguini. Drops it in for Grenache. To the point it comes. Qureshi holds. It's Sanguini on the near wall. Grenache cycled it deeper. Sanguini again. Bad angle shot knocked aside by Wood. Team Roco can't get it out of their zone. It's Qureshi. Qureshi fighting 1v1 for the puck. Finally, Pembroke gets it for Team Roco, and they have some space to at least get it to the neutral zone. Wood got it deep, did his job, allowed his teammates to change. Schaefer leaves it for Justin Victory. Victory comes all the way around the net, got knocked down by two Team Black players. Ooh, late hit coming in there by Schaefer. Just some frustration from Team Roco. They don't blow the whistle, however. Shot from the point gets deflected up into the protective netting, and we'll get a whistle. 7:33 to go, second period, 6-0 Team Black. They've scored 2 power play goals today. Hayden Hunter has 2 goals, including a power play goal. Teddy DeVoe has a power play goal. Fukuda loses an edge. On the far side, it's Camden Tab. Tab brings it in, drops back, gets the return pass. Tab sends it out in front. Puck still loose, batted at, and it goes wide. Rodriguez tried a one-touch, couldn't quite successfully do so. Camden Tab, the two-way forward, back to play it and help his teammates. Tab on the near side. Reverses the puck. Rodriguez, head up. Able to find Owen Converse. Converse already has a goal today. Converse, good defensive play by Fukuda to knock it off his stick and send it back down the other way. Chasing hard after it is Jake Smith. Smith for Rodriguez. Up for Converse on the near side. Gains the red line. Converse head up. Across the blue line onside. Drops back for Tab. Tab holds. Coming all the way around the net. Still looking for something. Nothing there. His shot through traffic gets knocked down off the back of the leg of Owen Converse, and Team Roco is able to bring it out. Morris sends it in. They're going to wave off icing, so out to play it was Zach Tremblay for Team Black. Along the far side wall, moved to the neutral zone by Enoch Hankinson. Sent in again by Team Roco. 6:07 to go, second period. 6-0 Team Black. Gwen comes over for Schwartz. Schwartz circles around through the neutral zone, crosses the shield, inside out move through the legs of the defender, puts a shot on, save made by Zach Tremblay. Good single person effort there by Schwartz to get through about 3 different Team Black players. Now Conklin with the steal, couldn't feed Schwartz out in front, however. Now it's Team Black to have some tired legs out there, including their D pair of Matthew Rodriguez and Jake Smith. Team Roco still controlling. Schwartz in. Good back check by a fresh set of legs for Team Black. Gwen asking for it at the blue line. It's Shatosi, a shot. Save made by Tremblay, and he'll hang on for the whistle to get a full set of fresh legs out there for Team Black. 5:14 to go, second period, 6-0 Team Black. First time all game, first time at least in the last 2 games for Team Roco that they've had good sustained pressure against a defense, against their opponent. Here comes LaPointe, backhander. Stop made by Keegan Wood. LaPointe gets it again, centers one out in front. Hoyt tries to go up top, he missed the net. He had Wood beat glove side as Wood went down to the butterfly. Conklin denies that one-timer from Hoyt by putting his stick in the way, and here comes Team Roco the other way. It's the aforementioned Conklin. Gets to the blue line. Backhand saucer pass did not connect with Pechtel on the far side, and Team Black will get it to the neutral zone and then escape even further in with it. Amazing stick check there by Henry Schwartz on the back check. Centering pass for Hoyt didn't connect. It's Nolan at the blue line. Nolan just kind of threw it at somebody. It hit Shatosi for Team Roco, and it's Shatosi who tries to get it up. Does, but not out. Team Black still with it. Centered out in front. Hoyt, a chance. Swallowed up by Wood. That was a great job by Carter Pechtel there coming over and playing defense, because if not, Hoyt would have had the shot up top to the glove side. Whether or not that would have been on cage is another story. You can't assume. 4:12 to go here in the second period. 6-0 Team Black, and just like that, after one burst of sustained pressure by Team Roco, it's Team Black back on the attack and with full momentum here. Team Roco trying to break out at the blue line. It's Goodwin who gets stood up by Jake Smith. Smith trying to pass it along. It gets taken there by Heslin. Heslin, hard stop. Now keeps going the same direction he was headed originally and moves it up the near side wall. Norton trying to wait for it, but he's not going to pinch a little too deep. It's moved along to the far wall. Self-pass by Team Black. Coming in all alone. Inside out. Shot, score! Declan Grenache. And it's now 7-0 Team Black. What fast hands by Declan Grenache there, getting the feed and just moving in quickly and beating Keegan Wood. 3:20 to go, second period. It's 7-0 Team Black. Outlet pass is going to be an icing here as it could not connect with Maddox Pemrick. Grenache on this offensive zone faceoff, wins it back, shot by DeVoe, save. Excuse me, that was Sanguini, I'm sorry. Rodriguez for Smith. Smith for Sanguini, drops it back for Rodriguez. Now it's Jake Smith. Sanguini crosses the red line. It looks like Team Black was just willing to just try to possess the puck and kill some time here. You're going to do that, just dump and chase. Inside out move by Grenache. Grenache tried to tip it in. Excuse me, that was DeVoe coming in. He tried to tip it in on the backhand, and he couldn't quite get the edge of his blade on it. That puck flipped up. It's going to go for not an icing. Played on the side by Zach Tremblay. Again, smart play by Tremblay. First smart play was swallowing it up to get fresh legs. This one prevents the icing to allow his teammates to allow the clock to just continue to run. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go, second period. A hard stop on the far side by Jack Nolan. He'll dump in after gaining the red line. Qureshi for Hankinson. Hankinson drops off. Tab with the shot. Not sure if Wood got a piece of it with the edge of his stick or not. Hankinson up ahead for Camden Tab for Team Black. Final 90 seconds of the second period. Tab drops off. Wrister save made by Wood. That was Qureshi looking for goal number 2. I think he was a little too tight on the angle. Definitely not what he was looking for. No icing here as the puck comes down. Qureshi all the way back to play it. Stretch pass up ahead for Camden Tab. Tab eludes the defender as Hankinson up ahead. Tab trying to bring it in himself, but now it's Hankinson controlling for Team Black. Gets it back for Jake Smith. Final 60 seconds of the second period. Converse eludes a checker. Hard stop. Has Hankinson out in front. He was too tight. Comes all the way around. Jake Smith, top of the circle. Shot knocked down in front by Converse. Couldn't turn and put it on goal. 45 seconds left in the second period. More pressure here by Team Black. Hankinson tries to shrug off Shitosi. Now working 1v1 with Gwen. It's Converse. Converse side of the net. Puts it up on goal. Save made by Wood. It trickles back to him. And he covers up. 28.2 seconds to go in the second period. 7-0 Team Black. Defensive zone face-off win for Shitosi, but it is Team Black that gets possession. Rodriguez, chance from the point, gloved down by Wood, and he'll hang on for the whistle. 18.7 seconds to go, second period. Off the face-off, Brandon Schaefer trying to move it to the far side for Conklin. Conklin for Shitosi, a little too far ahead of him, and they couldn't connect cleanly. Schaefer gloves it down at the blue line, but it's Team Black that is able to move it to at least the red line. And that's the buzzer ending the second period. 7-0 Team Black as we go into our second intermission here on the Fans Only Sports Network. When we come back, second period stats, third period action. You're watching the Peak Performance Prep Hockey Labor Day kickoff from Levy Rink right here on the Fans Only Sports Network. 7-0 Team Black as we're back here at Levy Rink, the Peak Performance Prep Hockey Labor Day kickoff here on the Fans Only Sports Network alongside our camera operator James Teeple, our producer Jake Lamantia. I am George Bannister. 7-0 Team Black. They've put up a healthy number of shots. Total of 41, 21 in the first period, 20 in that second period, compared to Team Roco's 15. Team Roco had 8 shots in that second period, and 4 of them came during their one set of sustained pressure. And now it's Team Black's turn to have a few late people come out of the locker room. And the pegs weren't placed in the nets down to our right, so that'll happen now. Keegan Waldo back out there for Team Roco. And puck is dropped here. Final 18 minutes of play for this game. And we'll have an icing for Team Black. Again, we have a full day of action, much like yesterday here from Levy Rink on the Fans Only Sports Network. Next game scheduled to start at 11:40 as of right now. Team Silver versus Team Maroon. At 1:50, it's the Broncos against Team Red. At 4 o'clock, it's Team White versus Team Purple, 2 teams we saw yesterday morning here on the Fans Only Sports Network. And then Team Crimson and Team Navy wrap up day 2 of the Labor Day Classic at 6:10 p.m. All that, as I mentioned, right here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Conklin bangs it off the half wall, tries to send it up for Shitosi. It's Team Black that comes away with possession. Loose in the top of the slot. Hoyt gets it down for Hunter. Hunter's backhand chance did not go. Hunter looking for a hat trick in this game. Shitosi for Conklin. Conklin was looking for Schwartz. He wasn't anywhere near that puck, however. Pass back looking for Hoyt. Again, he was nowhere near that puck. Good forecheck here by Schwartz. It's Nolan who tried to flip it up, and the puck goes out of play there. So we'll have a whistle and a face-off. 16:44 to go, third period, 7-0 Team Black. A line of Tab, DeVoe, and Grenache out there for Team Black. Had some success today. Tab for Grenache. Grenache bothered from behind on the back check by Owen Morris. It's DeVoe moving it to the point. Smith near side, near point. Oh, Tab missed the deflection out in front. Grenache, far corner. Tab tried to knock down that puck. Jake Smith thought about pinching. Instead, he stays home on the blue line. Tab comes away with a steal. Rodriguez from distance. Excuse me, that was Koreshi from distance. A bit of a change in the D pair right there for Team Black. Goodwin tried to connect with Shitosi. Couldn't do so. Went through Shitosi's legs. Jake Smith with some space and some speed. Now gets it over to Grenache, who brings it across the blue line, but Shitosi able to pick his pocket. Moving it up ahead for Owen Morris, but not connecting. Goodwin with the steal. Backhand chance by Owen Morris is stopped by Zach Tremblay. Loose out in front again. Tremblay was looking to see if anything was going to get through to him, but his teammate's able to clear the area. It's Camden Tab onside across the blue line. Tab hard stop on the far side. Try to get it back to the point, but it was deflected away. Rodriguez with Goodwin on his back moves it over for Owen Converse. They play catch, and it's now Luca Fantasia on the far side. taken away at the blue line by Emerson Barrow. Barrow slips it for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan taken into the boards. Now it's Pemrick. Indirect pass for Gwen. Gwen for O'Sullivan on the far side. Team Roco with some good zone time. Now let's see if they can get any pressure in on Zach Tremblay. Gwen got bumped off the puck. And here comes DeVoe up ahead, onside. DeVoe elevators one to the middle. Centering pass didn't connect with Converse. Puck still loose. Where is it? It popped up in the air one more time. O'Sullivan on the back check will get it for Team Roco and put it into the neutral zone. Nolan for Hankinson. Cross corner dump. Chasing in hard after it was Sangini for Team Black. Hankinson on the far side. Denies the clear. Looking for a teammate. Converse. I don't know if that was a pass or a cross corner dump for Hankinson. Loose in the slot again. Doherty able to clear it out of harm's way. Gwen, who's double shifting. I'm assuming he's running on fumes right now. As the puck gets sent back in. Doherty looking for somehow, some way to get this puck out of the zone. Again, that's been the issue for Team Roco this weekend so far. Team Black with sustained pressure. Nolan from the point. Fans on the shot. Second chance. Goes in on Wood, and he'll cover up and hold on so he can get his teammates a rest. 5 fresh set of legs coming out for Team Roco and for Team Black for that matter. 13:25 to go. Third period. 7-0 Team Black. Off the face-off win, Nolan with a big shot. Again, Wood will cover up after swallowing that up with his trapper. Off the tie-up, Nolan try to get it across ice for Koreshi. Taken there by Wood. Try to feed Thomas Heslin streaking toward the net, but was a little too far ahead for Heslin. Team Black with possession in their own defensive end. Cal Hoyt across the red line, had it knifed away from him. On the far side, taking a bump and taking a tumble was Matt Munsell for Team Roco. The puck was sent in, stopped by Tremblay, momentarily. Inside out move for Hunter. Looking for the Hattie. Goes just wide. Fancy stick work by Hayden Hunter. Wanting that hat trick. Hankinson denied by Wood. Jake Smith keeps it in at the blue line. Shot from the point. Deflected. Stopped by Wood. LaPointe goes into the corner. Gets help from Hankinson. They were looking for Ethan Rodriguez at the point. Instead, it's Heslin back the other way for Team Roco. Good defensive play by Jake Smith to take it right off of his stick. Messed of bodies near the bench doors as both teams were looking to make a change. Shitosi, fresh legs off the bench. We're going to get a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty. It's going to go against Teddy DeVoe. Shitosi had a bunch of speed coming in. Or no, they're going to call offside. Never mind, I beg your pardon. I thought they were going to whistle DeVoe for that penalty because he kind of had his arm out and wrapped it around Shitosi. That's why I'm up here and the officials are down there. DeVoe, cross ice for Camden Tab. Tab lost it in the corner. Here comes Team Roco back the other way. It's Conklin. Goes cross corner to the far side. Chases in after it. He'll beat Jake Smith there. Conklin tried to center one. Good defense by Ethan Rodriguez to knock that pass away. That one into the slot. Couldn't quite connect. DeVoe will tap it further in. No icing for Team Black. 11:10 to go here, third period. Shitosi tries to get through 2 players. Couldn't do so. And Team Black quickly the other way. Drop pass by Camden Tab did not connect. Schwartz will leave it for Conklin. Conklin gets through one defender. Good back check from Team Black to deny anything else. Converse onside with Hankinson. To a side battle below the goal line. It's Team Roco with it momentarily. Shitosi and Hankinson now along the wall trying to fight for it. Doherty comes in to help. Gwen now behind his own net. Moves it up but not out. Kept in by Nolan. Try to send it in. Hankinson near half wall. Gets it to the point. Nolan shot deflected just wide. Conklin on the near half wall. Gets it to the neutral zone. Tries to connect with Schwartz. Schwartz has a step on Nolan. Good repositioning by Nolan to get back into proper footwork. Conklin. Good stick check by Nolan to knock it off his stick as well. Goodwin tries to come in. Converse gives him a bump, but Goodwin keeps the puck. Gwen has it go hard off the heel of his stick, so he couldn't shoot it anywhere. Conklin goes to the corner. Big hit on the far side. Third big open ice hit for Team Black today in this game. Converse fights through two defenders. Hard stop below the goal line. Pins it up against the boards. Tries to milk some clock. 9:30 to go here in the third period. Conklin, he's got some tired legs. I don't think he's going to be able to finish this. Up for Schwartz. Schwartz drops back, and the shot by Pechtel was fanned on. Behind his own net, Tremblay tried to move it out. Couldn't do so successfully. Pechtel came in, and Tremblay had to scramble to make that save. Hankinson, he's going to dump it down. This is going to be an icing, so he can't get off the ice. 8:55 to go. Third period. Defensive zone face-off win for Songini. O'Sullivan on the near half wall. Back up top for Schaefer. Two Team Roco players collide into each other. That was Pemrick and O'Sullivan. Good keep on the far side by Pechtel. Grabbed there by Jake Smith. Smith trying to get it to the neutral zone and try to get some of his teammates to change. Here's an extra burst of speed from Converse. Converse in, tries to go short side on the near post. That was covered up well by Wood. 8:10 to go here in the third period. O'Sullivan trying to go backhand to forehand, and it did so unsuccessfully. Songini will send it deep. 8 minutes to go. Top of the slot, shot by Ethan Rodriguez, gets tipped wide. They try to go to Fantasia on the near point, did Team Black, and it's now LaPointe who will just reset everything at the red line. Fantasia flips the ice, far side, holding it there is LaPointe. LaPointe, his shot gets knocked down. Fantasia wasn't in the right place at the point for that pass, so he'll have to go back to his own zone to play it. Off the one touch, it's Hayden Hunter. Hunter in the corner. Gets it down below. Fantasia pinching in deep. He was at the top of the circles. Now Rodriguez tries to walk around his defender. He's going to send it below the goal line. Cal Hoyt holds it there. Hoyt had it taken away off his stick. Good play there by Tyler Norton for Team Roco. And that puck gets banked off the glass and into the neutral zone for a clear. Under 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Indirect pass for Hunter. They're going to say he played it somehow, some way, so they negate the icing. It's laid offside, but here come Team Roco back the other way. Wood for Heslin. Heslin goes wide, tries to center for Wood. He didn't find anybody on the backhand saucer, and Tremblay has seen enough and will cover up. 6:31 to go, third period, 7-0 Team Black. Team Roco wins the faceoff, but the puck comes out of their zone. DeVoe and Gwen vying for the puck. It's Gwen who comes away with it and will elevator it into the neutral zone. Stretch pass up ahead. Grenache was onside. Dropped back. Wrister by Camden Tab gets blocked into the corner. Doherty had his pocket picked by Grenache. Grenache tried to move it to the point for Nolan. Somehow it still got there. That shot hit the skate of Gwen and goes into the far side corner. Grenache tried to be fancy with that pass, but he found a Team Roco stick. Instead, Heslin crosses the blue line and promptly gets stood up by Nolan. DeVoe through the middle. Got crashed upon by 3 different white jerseys and lost possession. Nolan had to wait for DeVoe to get onside. Now comes into the zone. Nolan centered one for DeVoe. He couldn't connect. Heslin with speed gains the blue line. He's onside. Heslin tries to go wide. Good stick check there by Jake Smith. We're going to get a penalty coming up. It's going to be against Team Black. We'll see what the penalty is. It's going to be against Grenache, so a power play opportunity here for Team Roco. They're 0 for 3 so far this afternoon. They're going to say it's an elbow on Grenache. 5:22 to go, third period. Power play opportunity for Team Roco. And it's Team Black and Sanguini with the defensive zone win, but it's kept in on the far point by Team Roco. Schwartz will give up. Shot easily saw by Zach Tremblay, and he'll squeeze it in his trapper for a whistle. 5:11 to go, third period. 7-0 Team Black. 1:48 left on the power play for Team Roco, and off the win this time, Team Black able to use a sand wedge and send it all the way down. Hankinson with some good forechecking on the penalty kill. Now it's Sanguini pestering Schaefer below the goal line. Shitosi comes all the way in. Oh, he had Fukuda streaking in. He didn't see him, though. Schaefer holds. Shitosi near dot. Centers one. That shot at the outside of the post for Conklin. I'm not sure if Tremblay got a piece of that. To the point it goes. Schaefer. Shitosi. Schaefer. Shitosi holds, circles, comes for Conklin on the near circle. It was behind him, and the puck drops below the goal line. Players hit the deck, popping back up. Jake Smith trying to break it free. Conklin is there. Shitosi's there. We're going to get a whistle. It was underneath Fukuda, and Fukuda didn't have a way to stand up. That's not a penalty. It was in the same situation as Schaefer, who just willingly sat down on the puck and didn't get up. Fukuda had no way to get up with the puck tangled up in his gear that time. 4:08 to go, third period. 45 seconds left on the power play for Team Roco. Another face-off win for Team Black on this penalty kill, and they'll shoot it all the way down. Wood will hold behind his own net for Schaefer to set the breakout here. Shitosi will leave. Indirect pass. I think Pechtel thought Shitosi was going to be on the far side, but he was not. Good play by Converse to shrug off a check and pin the puck to kill some valuable time here. And it's Shitosi for Team Roco. Up ahead for Conklin. Across the blue line, onside. He's got Morris crashing toward the middle. Conklin comes all the way around, trying to read the play. Pechtel for Schaefer. Schaefer, top of the circle. Goes back cross ice for Pechtel. His shot, save made by Hayden. Puck loose, and Tremblay will jump on top of it and cover it with 3:19 to go. Power play over. 0 for 4 for Team Roco on the man advantage. And one thing I could appreciate today that happened quite a bit yesterday was the penalty doors have been fully closed after every penalty today. It wasn't the case yesterday. Had multiple stoppages of play because of players exiting the penalty box and not fully shutting the door. Forecheck pressure by Team Roco. Puck loose out in front, getting crashed into. We're going to get a whistle as the net comes off its moorings. Team Roco, Shitosi went crashing right into Zach Tremblay, and Tremblay's back hit the post, and the net came off its mooring, so the puck will come, the face-off, will come in the neutral zone. 3:06 to go third period. They're going to say Shitosi was pushed in, so no penalty for goaltender interference. Off the tie-up, it's Cal Hoyt skating away with it for Team Black. Onside, he'll send it over for LaPointe. LaPointe, top of the blue line. Chance on goal that hit a body out in front. I think that hit Goodwin for Team Roco. Goes back to the point. Fantasia for Nolan. That chance is blocked aside by Keegan Wood. Below his own goal line, Cal Hoyt. He lost it to Tyler Norton. Turning, firing was LaPointe. Didn't get through. Pechtel fighting for the puck in the neutral zone. Able to send it in deep. 2:15 to go third period. 7-0 Team Black. Cross ice pass does not connect, but icing is negating. Good hustle there by Hayden Hunter to get to the hash marks. Jake Smith flips the ice. Koreshi. One-touch pass up ahead for Hayden Hunter. Hunter couldn't get there in time. To the near side it comes for Tyler Norton and Team Roco. Norton onside. Shot gets blocked down. Loose puck top of the slot. That soft wrister directed to the corner by Zach Tremblay. We're approaching 90 seconds left here at Levy Rink. Doherty. Onside into the blue line area. Tries to put one out in front. Camden Tab read it and stole it. Indirect pass for DeVoe. 2-on-1 back the other way. DeVoe. Toe drag shot. Save made by Keegan Wood. Taking it there is Declan Grenache. Last minute to play here in Game 1 of Day 2 of the Labor Day kickoff for Peak Performance Prep Hockey. Delayed offside. Team Black will tag up. Final 30 seconds. Team Black in their own zone. DeVoe skates with it through the neutral zone. Tries to elude Fukuda. Able to do so. Comes all the way around. Uses his big, strong body to stay on the puck. Now it's O'Sullivan through the neutral zone for Team Roco. Good back check by Ethan Rodriguez to bother him. And then a reverse hit put on by Jake Smith. Camden Tab. Tab comes around. His shot knocked down by Fukuda. Try to clear it down, but Ethan Rodriguez holds it. And that's the buzzer ending this game. 2 games in the books for Team Black in the Peak Performance Prep Hockey Labor Day kickoff. 2 wins for Team Black. 3-0 yesterday and now 7-0 today. Pitching back-to-back shutouts. Team Roco falls to 0-2, giving up 7 goals in each of their first 2 games. Our player of the game, no surprise, Hayden Hunter with his 2 goals, including a power play goal. For our entire crew here on site at Levy Rink, James Teeple, Jake Lamantia, I am George Bannister, our executive producer, Ron Robert. We thank you for tuning in to the Fans Only Sports Network. Stick around, 11:40, Team Silver versus Team Maroon. That's coming up next here on the Fans Only Sports Network.